son. I'ma tell you what banks for me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a problem, pop on. Shady Aftermath.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 65.
Motion man is Johnston. They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd down, they need 5.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Back to 80. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Moving left. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike, and it's as simple as if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 4.
Go!
He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Mustang 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check off.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to be marked short of that 1st down. How do you want to play it? They need almost 2 full yards. Decision time. 4th down.
Here we go. Bravo 80.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Hampton trying to work inside. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Past the 60. Three.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll go with Hampton. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jamar Stewart, they're on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready, set.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18. Tight end. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact. The biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. 60 by 6. 6, 3.
Ocean man is Johnston.
Ridge, Ridge.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dallas. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. To begin this on the ground with Smith. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that route.
60 Maverick, 19 Riot.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Set. 70 Lions. 18 Rattle. Set up.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the outside, looked in by Lamb.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Go with the draw play here on second down. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I may be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cowboys. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Unbalanced look to the left here on first down.
Janet. 70 Red, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
They'll throw with Daniels. Rolling right. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Ready, set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. That's Washington, the man in motion. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Second down and 3.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That half play good for 22. First down, Washington.
70. 18, 5 in. Left wing, 19. Go.
To throw is Daniels. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready. Stop the pencil, 80. Ready.
Throwing is Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
19 Lions.
Daniels gonna throw again. He's got his man. It's Smith. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commander's first down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
First and 10 at the
60
17-yard line.
60 Bobcats.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. The throw here is complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Washington. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. And I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock will stop 45 seconds to go until halftime. Second down, 8 yards to go. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career, his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
Daniels now on first down. Now pass deep for McLaurin. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Throwing on second down. Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Dragons, 6, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now a return coming from the 14. And he is stopped. That's 25. The drive will begin there. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Number 37. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Damn, I miss you, Justin. Sending love on my Facebook.
It's 3rd and 4.
Hey! Cowboy 8, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's taken in. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard. We'll try the right side this time, and he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Hiking 18. Smash, smash. Hut, hut.
On the handoff, Blue. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll have a Commanders first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks.
And he'll take this one in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Dallas.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready? 60 Eagles. Ready?
On the give, here's Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moves. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. The motion man here is McLaurin.
Count. Buffalo 18.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Still going. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
At the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
4 more yards. That's another Washington first down.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Man in motion, heading left.
19 Lions.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. Mike, he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. The tight end in motion now. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Hampton is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Now Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll be hit as he throws this side, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Broncos. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, pass. Trap 60, trap 60.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. So that challenge, a successful one.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 1st down, Daniels. That's over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Forced to his right. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Ready. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
19 Lions.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Come 19.
First
Come
down,
19.
Washington.
Let's go.
Throwing again, Daniel. Now he'll run. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Ready? Check mash, check mash.
That's called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Moving to his right. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal.
60 average, 60 average. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneers.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go. Let's go.
No give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
A 3rd down. We're trying to get it on the ground. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Somebody gotta do it, I mean. Hey, somebody gotta do it, I take G. Hey, watch it, do it. We surprised outside, all from the music. Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activity, so don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
60 Vice, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play. Leads to
Turn
2nd and
19,
goal
turn 19.
at the Cowboys' 4-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
On the jump.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Commanders. So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for two. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Into space. Past midfield.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here we go, sack.
He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down. In time, it's a first down. 28 yards on the gain, and it sets up first and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
42. Commanders 19.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Step 60, step 60. Minute. Cougar 19. 70 ranges. Step 10 to 11. 10 to 11.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10.
Hurry, hurry.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
19 tight. Warriors 17.
They'll throw with Daniels. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Shamar Stewart working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Romeo, 18 Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
Throwing now, Daniels. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Hey, smash Bronco!
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's going to be caught. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout and stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught downfield. Got it here. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Now screen set up for Blue. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
To the air one more time. And this one is caught by Pierce. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys stretch things out even further. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Check, contact. Stephanie. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
goes now on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, strike from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Good what you do. You and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning